Good morning. Welcome to Current Affairs. So, this is the 14th President of India, Shri Ramnath Kovind. He has been elected with a very comfortable margin, and he defeated Meera Kumar. So, but whatever the consequences may be, ultimately, whatever we are expecting since the beginning, Shri Ramnath Kovind got elected and he take the oath of office on July 25th, 2017. And we take this opportunity to congratulate him and we wish him all a very, very good luck. So, if you look at the journey of Shri Ramnath Kovind, so from very humble place, so from very poor family, and he developed on his own. Otherwise, a very poor family. He was living along with his brothers and father. Of course, his mother died when he was 5 years of age. And since that time, so they were living, and he used to walk for kilometers together for taking the education. And later, he finished graduation in commerce. Then he did LLB, and after that, he wrote the civil services examination and he was aspiring to become an IAS officer. He was selected, but not for IAS. That's the reason why. So he did not join. All right. So later, what happened? So he continued his practice, and he also served as the personal assistant to one of the former prime ministers, Shri Morarji Desai. And later in the year 1991, he joined Bharatiya Janata Party. So within a short period of time, so he grew within that party. And starting from this 1994 up to the year 2006, Shri Ramnath Kovind was a member of Rajya Sabha. And he took part in various committees, and he also served as the chairman for various committees. So being in that position, he traveled various countries in the world too. And meaning, but even then, majority of the people in the country, they are not aware of this person. So because of his humbleness, because of his silence, and whatever he was doing in silence, and he was very much committed from the beginning. That's the reason why, if you look at his yesterday's statement, he said that he is the representative of the poor. He is the representative of the poor, and he gave the this message to the people that with the humbleness, so with the commitment, so from a common man, from the lowest level, so you can reach to the highest place. So this is the the travel. It is called humble travel from hut to highest place. Highest place, that is a Rashtrapati Bhavan. And now, so he became the Rashtrapati of India. Of course, he is going to take the charge on July 25th. So such a wonderful journey, and within the party, outside the party, he is a person with very, very low controversies. So all our friends for him, irrespective of the political party. Of course, there was a little controversy in the year 2010. I'll tell you after some time what exactly is that. But otherwise, so we expect Shri Ramnath Kovind now to lead the nation. Of course, you are the president. Of course, you may be considered as a nominal executive, but being in that position, so you are expected to play a very, very crucial role for defending the constitution. That is the reason why when the president takes the oath of office, the oath will be taken like this: to preserve, protect, and defend the constitution and other laws. So that is the oath they will take. So that is the reason why, the blood that is present within him may belong to BJP, but since he is not associated with the BJP now, so he became the first citizen of the nation, and we expect cordial relations will go on with between the president elect Shri Ramnath Kovind with the current government, right? So we can have the example when Pranab Mukherjee became the president of India. So he was a member of the Congress party, but after he becomes the president, so there is no party affiliation. But look at the very cordial relations that went on between Shri Pranab Mukherjee and the government. So this is how the government is expected to function. And of course, just because he belonged to the BJP party, we cannot expect the president to accept each and every advice that is given by the council of ministers, since he is a person who is completely this learned person with lots of knowledge, exposure and experience. So definitely, so he will give very concrete advices to the government of India, so to function in a better manner, right? So and the person who was not known to the majority of the people for the last up to 30 days back, 30 days back, and people have started speaking about him for the last 30 days in India, and now that particular person became the president of India. Now the entire world came to know this gentleman. Fine. And that journey was not at all a smooth journey, and that journey, he traveled complete journey with the complete honesty, commitment and with lots of ethics. So that is what the message he has given. Honesty is the best policy, right? If not today, some other day, so you will be getting the benefits of that. That is the reason why it's always better not to leave the road of honesty. And the live example is the president elect Shri Ramnath Kovind. Fine. And if you look at the elections, right, July 12th, July 17th election was held, and yesterday the counting was done, and 65.65% votes have been polled to Shri Ramnath Kovind. So this is a very comfortable margin for this gentleman. And as we know that in order to win the election, winning candidate must get 50% plus 1 votes, and he got considerable. And if you look at various states, in those states where opposition party is ruling, so from those states also he got the votes. So this is really a wonderful thing, right? And I would like to show you some information now. You might have read in the newspapers, and you might have come across with some terms and terminology, and I would like to clear those things, if you are already not aware of that. Clear? And I would like to show the document now. Let's look at some of the points that are related to whom. This is Shri Ramnath Kovind smiling. Keep smiling, sir. We wish you all a very, very good luck and very happy and a smooth journey for the coming 5 years. Hopefully you make India proud. So we'll all be proud of you, sir. So this gentleman took birth on October 1st, 1945. And the birth took place in Uttar Pradesh, Parauk village, that's in Kanpur, they have the district. And he was the member of parliament from 1994 to 2006. Kindly remember, member of parliament, and he was a member in Rajya Sabha for 2 terms. And he also served as the governor of Bihar from 2015 to 2017. Hope you remember this when this he was the governor of Bihar. Lalu Prasad Yadav's son was sworn in as a minister, and during that swearing in ceremony, so this person made so many mistakes. And Ramnath Kovind, as the governor of Bihar, who administers oath of office, so he did not spare this person, and he was forced to take the oath once again without mistakes. So that attracted all the people, including the chief minister of Bihar, Nitish Kumar. So that is the reason why these people will become special, all right? Otherwise, the so-called the ministers who are taking the swearing in, so they take it for granted and they just speak something and they will go out. Clear? So, but when people like Ramnath Kovind are there, so they are very specific about the words and the usage of the words at that particular time. You cannot take it for granted. You cannot take the Constitution of India for granted, and this is a lesson for various people who aspire to become ministers in the country, right? And of course, Shri Pranab Mukherjee also did the same thing, and he made some people, in the present government to take the oath again. So that's how. So these are the people who are committed to the values of the Constitution. You cannot take our Constitution for granted. And obviously, when such great people will become the defenders of the Constitution, obviously the Constitution will live long. Now look at this. Look at this once again. And he was the governor of Bihar from 2015 to 2017. And just before his nomination, he submitted the resignation, as you all know. He was the 14th president. He is the 14th president of India. Right now, he is called president-elect, in fact. And he is going to assume office on July 25th, 2017. Basically, he was a law practitioner selected for civil services, but did not join because he did not get his dream service, IAS. And he served as a personal assistant to the late Prime Minister, Shri Morarji Desai. And in the year 1991, he joined BJP. So there was a little criticism against, this Ramnath Kovind. So in the year 2010, he said that Islam and Christianity were alien to India. These comments were made by Ramnath Kovind in the year 2010, and this was in response to Ranganath Mishra Commission, and that commission recommended for 15% of the reservation for religious and linguistic minorities in government jobs. So because of this, so there was a criticism. So it could not have been done by Shri Ramnath Kovind. Now, so with respect to 2017 elections, the latest elections, election was held on July 17th, as you know. Counting July 20th, yesterday it happened, and he defeated Meera Kumar. And kindly remember, Meera Kumar was a candidate from United Progressive Alliance, UPA, right? And she was the first woman speaker of Lok Sabha. Kindly remember this, right? And election results was announced by Lok Sabha Secretary General Anup Mishra. Kindly see here. Generally what happens, the election results are announced by the election commission, but the election commission permitted the Lok Sabha Secretary General to announce the results. And he announced the results. He went to the residence of Ramnath Kovind, and the information was given to Shri Ramnath Kovind. Total votes, meaning, you know what is the electoral college, right? So the electoral college, you have 4,896 members, right? And out of that one, 2,930 members voted for Ramnath Kovind, and the total vote value became 7,02,044, right? And with respect to Meera Kumar, 1,844 members have supported her, meaning they have voted for her as a first preference. And she got 3,67,314 votes, right? So the value of the votes. So kindly remember this one: 7,02,044 for Ramnath Kovind, 3,67,314 for Meera Kumar. And if you look at the total here, leftover were 122. Fine. So 2930 members they voted in the sense they gave first preference to Ramnath Kovind, and Ms. Meera Kumari has got the first preference votes from 1,844 members. And if you look at this, 120 members are still there. And who are these 122 members? So these 122 members are the members of the electoral college. Either some of them have not voted, some of them have not voted. Like, one of the persons from, if you look at Aam Aadmi Party has decided to support Meera Kumar, right? So not Shri Ramnath Kovind. So, but in Punjab, what happened? So this Aam Aadmi Party member, so he decided not to vote for Meera Kumar. So because of this 1983 Sikh riots and all these things, so he thought that it may become a controversy. So he did not vote. So like this, 122 members, so they have either they have not voted or they have voted wrongly. What is this wrongly? If somebody votes wrongly, that is called invalid votes. Clear? So look at our people in the electoral college. All the members of the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha and the members of the legislative assemblies, they are trained well in advance. They are trained well in advance on how to vote. Clear? And as I told you, so this is not electronic voting machine. Ballot paper will be given, and against the name of the candidate, you have to give your preference. Right? So, but unfortunately, what happened? Some votes, 77 votes were invalid. 21 votes, 21 votes from Parliament were invalid, and the remaining 56 were invalid from various states, and highest being West Bengal. 10 members of Legislative Assembly from West Bengal, they could not vote properly. If you cannot vote properly, that will become invalid. You are an MLA, you are a member of the Parliament, still you cannot vote even after the training. So this is, of course, this is not the first time that's happening. Every time it will happen. But is it not a shame on the part of those people that you cannot vote properly? Right? If it is a common man, that's a different thing. But you are something and you are trained. And you are trained by your party, and the training, some of the political parties have conducted the training even on the same day also. So this is what happens, right? So they will become invalid. But why they become invalid? As you all know, in this election, you have to give the first preference, a second preference, a third preference, like this. Of course, there are only two people here. So you have to give first preference and second preference. If you don't give first preference and you give second preference vote, that is invalid. Give first preference to two candidates, 1 and 1, invalid. All right, go there and write some other mark other than this 1 and 2, obviously that is invalid. Example, I'll tell you, 2 members of assembly from Andhra Pradesh, 2 MLAs from Andhra Pradesh, they wrote their names on the ballot paper. Finish. Invalid. That is the reason why Chief Minister scolded them very seriously. Even after training also, you could not vote properly. What for you are here? Obviously, there is every reason for the Chief Minister, Mr. Chandrababu Naidu, so to get angry, because every vote is important here. Right? So hope you got it. That is the reason why. So 120 were left over, meaning either they have not voted or they have voted wrongly. That is called, invalid votes, right? Look at this. So altogether, there were 77 invalid votes from Parliament 21, Assemblies 56. At the top, you have West Bengal, Delhi. What is the meaning of this? From West Bengal Assembly, there were 10 invalid votes. Delhi, 6 invalid. And 3 invalid votes each from Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Goa, Karnataka, Meghalaya, and Rajasthan. Am I clear? Look at this. What are invalid votes? Marking same preference number to both the candidates. If you give 1 and 1 to both of them, who should you prefer first? That is the reason why it becomes invalid. And if you don't mark the first preference, it is invalid. Writing some other mark on the ballot paper is invalid, right? So miscellaneous, please. Is the majority of the points you already know this. Electoral college, right? And electoral college consists of the members of elected members of Lok Sabha, elected members of Rajya Sabha, elected members of all the state assemblies, that is 29 state assemblies, plus elected members of legislative assemblies of Delhi and Pondicherry. Okay, let me not spend more time here because you already know this. So once elected, the president will have a term of how many years? 5 years. And you already know the qualifications of the president. Must be a citizen of India, should have been completed 35 years of age, and number 3, should be qualified, should be eligible to be elected as a member, should be eligible to be a member of lower house of the parliament. So please remember this. Should be eligible to be a member of lower house. What is the lower house? Lok Sabha. Okay. And with respect to oath of office, please remember, oath of office to the president is administered by the Chief Justice of India. Okay. So Justice Kehar is going to administer oath of office to the new president. And whenever the president wants to resign, president submits a resignation letter to the vice president. You all attended my polity classes and you know all these points. So far 15 times the election was held. Please remember this. So far 15 times election was held. And only the first president of India, Shri Rajendra Prasad, was elected as a president for 2 terms. Is that okay? And after that, every president was elected only for 1 time, right? And that is the reason why Shri Ramnath Kovind is the 14th president of India, right? And the election was held 15 times so far. And Dr. Neelam Sanjeeva Reddy was the only president who was elected unopposed. Please remember this. Unanimously he was elected. And you come across with the words like cross voting. Did you read in the newspapers that cross voting took place? Yes, cross voting took place. What do you mean by cross voting? Sometimes what happens if you look at example, Delhi itself. Example, Aam Aadmi Party, the total strength is this 70. Out of that, you have 67 members. Aam Aadmi Party, they have decided to vote for. Meera Kumar. But three members from Aam Aadmi Party from Delhi, they have voted for Ramnath Kovind. Okay, meaning party decides something, party directs something, and the member does something else. That is called cross voting. Aam Aadmi Party directed the members to vote for Meera Kumar, but 3 members voted for Shri Ramnath Kovind. This is called cross voting. Am I clear? Meaning you are crossing and voting for somebody else against the interest of the party high command. That is called cross voting. Another point is that, can whip be issued in the president elections? Answer is no, because the election is held because of the secret ballot, right? No whip will be issued. And generally what happens, since the MLAs belong to a that are given by the political parties, if they don't follow and if very good luck irrespective of his age now. So hopefully he'll be very healthy and he will be there as a president of India for the coming 5 years, and he will make India more and more proud, right? Of course, all the presidents of India so far, so they are really excellent people and they did so much for the nation. And wherever Sri Pranab Mukherjee is living, so from there he is going to build up the more and more image of the Rashtrapati, Bhavan, and people like Ramnath Kovind. So they are the people so with certain rare qualities. Everybody cannot be like that, so honest and so sincere. That is the reason why it is a responsibility of the nation to protect such a type of great people. Right. So once again we congratulate him, and once again we wish him all very, very, very good luck. And I thank you all for being with me this morning, and I wish you all the very, very good luck for this day. And I'll see you tomorrow with more current affairs. Thank you so much. Take care.